Now we are going to solve the problems given in the miscellaneous exercise on this chapter, that is chapter 6. Please take your first volume mathematics book and go to page number 242. The first problem is out of our syllabus, so it is approximate value which is eliminated from our syllabus for this board exam. So let me start with the second problem. Now miscellaneous exercise, problem number 2. Miscellaneous exercise. Show that the function f of x equal to log x by x has maximum at e. Given f of x equal to log x by x. Now differentiating f dash of x equal to this in the form of u by v. So u by v the whole dash equal to v u dash minus u v dash by v square. Accordingly it is x square v into u dash, x into 1 by x minus u into v dash, that is log x into 1. So this is equal to 1 minus log x by x square. For maximum or minimum we have to, for maximum or minimum we have to put f dash of x equal to 0. So the numerator 1 minus log x equal to 0 or log x equal to 0 or log x equal to 1, that is base e. So taking on log on both sides we have e power 1 equal to x, which gives x equal to e. So whenever we are given log x in the differential calculus, whether it is in the entire calculus, that is whether differential calculus or integral calculus, if you are taking log x means the x value becomes e. Now differentiating again we have, so this is f dash of x. So this function only needed to be differentiated, f double dash of x equal to, again it is in the form of u by v. Now the denominator is v square, that is x power 4, and v into u dash, that is x square into u dash means 1 is 0, it is minus 1 by x, minus 1 by x, again minus v into u dash minus u into u dash, 1 minus log x into differentiating the denominator is 2x. Now this minus x minus 2x, minus into minus plus 2x log x divided by x power f double dash of x. Let us simplify f double dash of x. We have minus x minus 2x minus 3x plus 2x log x plus 2x log x divided by x power 4. Taking x as common, x into 2 log x minus 3 divided by x power 4, that is x cube. Now when x equal to e, we have f double dash of e is equal to 2 log e minus 3 divided by x cube. So 2 log e, the value of log e is 1, so 1 into 2 minus 3 minus 1 divided by e cube. This is e cube. So which is less than 0, because e is always positive and minus 1 by e cube is a negative quantity. Therefore the function f of x attains the maximum value when x equal to e. So f of x is maximum at x equal to e. Next question number 5. Show that the normal at any point theta to the curve x equal to a cos theta plus a theta sin theta, and y is given a sin theta minus a theta cos theta. For the slope, we have to differentiate the above functions. So, differentiating dx by d theta equal to a into minus sin theta plus a is a common. Here it is in the form of u into v, that is product rule. So, a into theta into cos theta plus theta into cos theta plus sin theta into 1 plus sin theta into 1. Now, this is equal to minus a sin theta plus a theta cos theta plus a sin theta, minus a sin theta plus a sin theta cancel, that is equal to a theta cos theta. This is dx by d theta. Now, differentiating y with respect to theta, we have dy by d theta equal to a into cos theta minus a is common. So, the function is again in the product rule, that is u into v, that is theta into minus sin theta plus cos theta into 1, cos theta into 1. So, expanding this, we have a cos theta minus into minus plus a theta sin theta minus a into cos theta minus a cos theta plus a cos theta minus a cos theta. So, the value of dy by d theta equal to a theta sin theta. Now, slope of tangent, slope of tangent is equal to dy by dx at any point theta, which is equal to dy by d theta divided by dx by d theta. Dy by d theta equal to a theta sin theta divided by dx by d theta equal to a theta cos theta, a theta cos theta. So, which is equal to sin theta by cos theta. So, m equal to sin theta by cos theta. Now, we need slope of normal. Therefore, slope of normal equal to minus 1 by m, that is equal to minus cos theta by sin theta, minus cos theta by sin theta. Now, we need the equation of normal. Equation of normal equal to y minus y naught equal to minus 1 by m into x minus x naught. Here y minus y naught is a sin theta minus a theta cos theta equal to minus 1 by m. Minus 1 by m is minus cos theta by sin theta into x minus x naught is a cos theta plus a theta sin theta plus a theta sin theta. Now, y minus a sin theta minus into minus plus a theta cos theta, a theta cos theta equal to minus cos theta by sin theta into x minus a cos theta minus a theta sin theta. Now, multiplying by sin theta in the left side, y sin theta minus a sin square theta plus a theta cos theta sin theta. Here it is equal to minus x cos theta, minus into minus plus a cos square theta, minus into minus plus a theta sin theta cos theta. So we can eliminate these two. So bring x cos theta left to the left and a sin square theta to the right. Now it is x cos theta plus y sin theta equal to a square a into cos square theta plus a into sin square theta, that is equal to a into sin square plus cos square equal to a. So x cos theta plus y sin theta equal to a, which is in the normal form. X cos theta plus y sin theta equal to a is in the normal form. We have studied in the straight lines 11th standard. So the distance from origin is distance equal to modulus of, that is if you bring the a to here, minus a divided by root of a square plus b square, that is cos square theta plus sin square theta, which is equal to a. So it is. Next, question number 6. Find the intervals in which the function f is given by f of x equal to, question number 6, given f of x equal to 4 sin x minus 2x minus x cos x divided by 2 plus cos x. One is increasing, another one is decreasing. Now this is a difficult one, so we can simplify this. This can be written as 4 sin x divided by 2 plus cos x. Here we can take minus x as common, so plus of minus x into 2 plus cos x divided by 2 plus cos x. So eliminating these two, we have, this is f of x equal to 4 sin x divided by 2 plus cos x minus x. It is, we asked to find the intervals in which the f of x is increasing or decreasing. So we have to differentiate only once. So f dash of x equal to, for the first one is in the quotient rule, that is 2 plus cos x the whole square into, in the numerator, this is 2 plus cos x into 4 cos x minus 4 sin x into, differentiating 2 plus cos x, this is 0, it is minus sin x, again differentiating minus x 1. Now the numerator is 4 into 2, 8 cos x and plus 4 cos square x plus, so 2 4s are 8 cos x and 4 cos into x cos square x plus 4 cos square x, and here it is minus into minus plus 4 sin square x plus 4 sin square x. The denominator is 2 plus cos x the whole square minus 1. 8 cos x plus 4 divided by 2 plus cos x the whole square minus 1. Taking LCM, 8 plus 8 cos x plus 4 minus 2 plus cos x the whole square divided by 2 plus cos x the whole square. expanding this 8 cos x plus 4 minus of a square plus b square minus 2ab minus 4 cos x. So, a square plus b square minus 2ab divided by 2 plus cos x the whole square, that is equal to 8 cos x plus 4 minus 4 minus cos square x minus into minus plus 4 cos x divided by 2 plus cos x the. Expanding this, f dash of x equal to 8 cos x plus 4 and the entire term is negative in the within the bracket a plus b the whole square formula. A square means 4, that is the common minus 4, and b square means minus cos square x, and plus 2ab means plus 4 cos x but minus 4 cos x divided by 2 plus cos x the whole square. This is equal to 4 cos 8 cos x 4 cos x, here already plus 4 minus 4. So, eliminating this 4 cos x minus cos square x divided by 2 plus cos x the whole square, which is equal to cos x into 4 minus cos x divided by 2 plus cos x the whole square. Now, analyze this. The denominator is a perfect square, that is 2 plus cos x the whole square is perfect square. So, this part is positive, here it is positive quantity, and the maximum value of cos x is plus 1 and the lowest value is minus 1. So, the 4 minus cos x is also a positive quantity. Hence, the deciding authority is only cos x. It is a positive quantity and the denominator is positive quantity. So, if f dash of x is less than 0 means, so we have to deciding the cos x is negative, and f dash of x is positive means it is cos x is positive. So, put f dash of x equal to 0, which gives cos x equal to 0, or x equal to cos inverse of 0, that is equal to 2n plus 1 into pi by 2, that is equal to, there are 4 quadrants, in the first and fourth quadrant are cos is positive. So, second and third only cos is negative. So, put 0 pi by 2 and put n equal to 0, it is pi by 2 comma, and put n equal to 1, that is 3 pi by 2, 3 pi by 2. 2 means 4 pi by 2, I mean 5 pi by 2, 5 by 2 go to the fourth quadrant. So, these are all the values we have, the critical numbers for x, pi by 2 and 3 pi by 2. Now, draw a tabular column. First is interval. So, it is 0 comma pi by 2, first interval is 0 comma pi by 2. So, put everything in the open interval, and the next one is pi by 2 to pi by 2 to 3 pi by 2, and the last one is 3 pi by 2 to 2 pi. It is the sign of f dash of x. So, it is nature of f of x. Now, on 0 to pi by 2, take the here all the values of cos x equal to 0, because in the first quadrant it is positive, this is positive, so it is plus. The other two factors are positive, so it is positive. So, it is increasing, and in the second and third one, pi by 2 to 3 pi by 2 is lies here, it is 0, pi by 2, pi, 3 pi by 2, 2 pi. So, in the second and third quadrant, so it is negative, therefore, it is decreasing. decreasing, and 3 pi by 2 to pi, that is fourth quadrant, it is positive, cos x is positive, so here it is increasing. So the function is f of x increasing on 0 comma pi by 2, 0 comma pi by 2 union 3 pi by 2 comma 2 pi, and it is decreasing on pi by 2 to 3 pi by 2. Next, the question number 7, find the intervals in which the function f of x equal to x cube by x cube plus 1 by x cube, where x is not equal to 0, is increasing or decreasing. So it is easy for you, I hope. So it is a homework. Now let me start question number 8. Find the maximum area of an isosceles triangle inscribed in the ellipse x square by a square plus y square by b square equal to 1, with its vertex at one end of the major axis. On the given ellipse, clearly the major axis is along x axis. Now consider the diagram. Clearly the major axis is along x axis. So let it be a dash major axis and b dash b minor axis, and they are given that the one of the vertex is on the major axis. We can take either of the side. So I choose this side, right side. Now draw a line PQ parallel to y axis and join PA and QA. Let it be R and center be C. Now any chord which is parallel to minor axis is bisected by the major axis. So here PQ is a chord which is parallel to minor axis, and definitely it is bisected by the major axis. Therefore PR equal to RQ. Similarly, the vertex A, the distance between AP and AQ are equal. Therefore the triangle APQ is an isosceles triangle in which AP equal to AQ. The triangle APQ is an isosceles triangle, is an isosceles triangle in which AP equal to AQ, AP equal to AQ. Now here we need to find the coordinate of P. Generally the coordinate of P in the parametric form for ellipse is the coordinate of P is A cos theta comma B sin theta. Now take a circle. We know that any point on the circle P equal to R cos theta comma R sin theta. We have studied in the 11th standard. Now R is the radius, here it is R, but ellipse is an elongated circle. So ellipse is an elongated circle. So instead of one R, put minor axis B and replace another R by A. So it is A cos theta and this for B sin theta. So in the short form I can explain you like this. So the parametric form of the ellipse, that is any point of the ellipse in the parametric form is A cos theta plus A comma B sin theta. It is A cos theta B sin theta. Now we need to find the area of the triangle ABC. Area of triangle APQ, area of triangle APQ equal to base into half into base into altitude, that is half into base means PQ, half into base into altitude is AR, that is equal to half into PQ means twice the distance of PR. So PR equal to B sin theta, therefore PQ equal to 2B sin theta. PR equal to B sin theta, therefore PQ equal to 2 into B sin theta, that is 2 into B sin theta. Similarly, the distance AR is the value AC minus CR. So AR equal to AC minus CR. AC is semi-major axis, length of semi-major axis, that is A, minus CR only A cos theta. The A cos theta is distance from the origin to that point. So A minus A cos theta, that is equal to A into 1 minus cos theta or A minus A cos theta. This is A minus into A into 1 minus cos theta. So 2 cancel, this is AB and multiply by sin theta in the inside. So sin theta minus sin theta cos theta. Instead of difficulty, we can convert this like AB into sin theta minus half into sin 2 theta, because we know that sin 2 theta equal to 2 cos theta sin theta. So it is nothing but sin theta cos theta is 1 by 2 into sin 2 theta. Now let A equal to area of triangle APQ. So A is equal to AB into sin theta minus half into sin 2 theta. Clearly A is a function in theta. So we have to differentiate A with respect to theta only. dA by d theta equal to AB constant, sin theta becomes cos theta minus half into sin theta is 2 cos 2 theta, that is 2 cancel. So AB cos theta minus cos 2 theta, and we have to put dA by d theta equal to 0, so that AB into cos theta minus cos 2 theta equal to 0, or cos theta minus cos 2 theta equal to 0, or cos theta equal to cos 2 theta. Now consider the diagram again. Here the theta means this one, the angle made by this part, I mean one side with the x axis. Clearly the angle is obtuse, therefore we can write this as take cos theta equal to cos of pi minus 2 theta, or 2 pi minus 2 theta, that is 2 pi minus 2 theta. Therefore theta equal to 2 pi minus 2 theta, or 3 theta equal to 2 pi and theta equal to 2 pi by 3. Here the angle is 2 pi minus 2 theta. So it is, we can rewrite this, because cos of 360 minus theta cos theta only. So cos theta cos 2 theta can be written like this also, cos theta equal to cos of 360 minus theta. Here theta equal to nothing but 2 theta. So cos of 2 pi minus 2 theta, which lies in the fourth quadrant, and theta equal to 2 pi by 3. Now differentiating the function again, we have d square a by d theta square equal to d square a by d theta square. Now this is the dA by d theta. So it is AB into cos theta becomes minus sin theta and minus of 2 sin 2 theta. It is minus sin theta minus 2 sin of minus sin 2 theta minus sin 2 theta, which is equal to AB into minus sin theta minus into minus plus 2 sin 2 theta 2 sin 2 theta. Now substitute the value of theta. Substitute the value of theta. We have d square a by d theta square equal to AB into minus sin 2 pi by 3 minus plus 2 into sin of 2 into 2 pi by 3. That is when theta equal to 2 pi by 3, we have d square a by d theta square equal to AB into, that is minus sin root 2 pi by 3 means 120 degree, sin 120 equal to sin 60. So sin 60 is root 3 by 2 and plus 2 into sin 4 pi by 3. 4 pi by 3 means sin 240. Sin 240 is sin of 180 plus 60. So it is lies in the third quadrant. So it is minus sin 60. So minus root 3 by 2, which is equal to minus root 3 by 2. So minus root 3 by 2. So it is, take minus as common, minus AB into root 3 by 2 plus root 3, which is negative. Therefore area is maximum when theta equal to 2 pi by, area equal to AB of sin theta minus half into sin 2 theta. Now substitute theta equal to 2 pi by 3. Therefore area equal to AB into sin 2 pi by 3 minus half into sin 4 pi by 3, which is equal to AB. Sin 2 pi by 3 is, already I told you, root 3 by 2 minus half into sin 4 by 3 is minus root 3 by 2. So minus into minus plus. So AB into root 3 by 2 plus root 3 by 4, which is equal to AB into, here 2 root 3 plus root 3, 3 root 3, 3 root 3 divided by 4 square units. Next question number 9. A tank with rectangular base and rectangular sides open at the top is to be constructed so that its depth is 2 meter and the volume is 8 meter cube. Now let us construct an open tank whose depth is given, that is 2 meter. Let length equal to x meter and breadth equal to y meter. Length equal to x meter and breadth equal to y meter. Let length of cuboid equal to x meter and breadth of the cuboid or wide equal to y meter. Clearly given h equal to 2 meter and they given you the volume is 8 meter cube. Now let V be the volume. So V equal to 8 meter cube. V is nothing but LBH equal to 8. L is x and breadth is y. H equal to 2 equal to 8. So from this we can replace one variable in terms of another, that is y equal to 8 by 2x, 8 by 2x equal to 4 by x, that is y equal to 4 by x. Now they given you, if building of tank costs 70 rupees 70 per square meter, rupees 70 per square meters for the base, and rupees 45 per square meter, rupees 45 per square meter for the sides, and what is the cost of least expensive tank? They are asking you, the making of this tank should be least of expensive, so that is cost is should be minimum. Let C1 be the cost of building base, building the base. So the cost is amount into area of the base. Here amount equal to, the base is rupees 70 into the base means x into y, base area is x into y, that is 70 into x into y means 4 by x, that is 4 by x, x cancel. So 4 sevens are 28, rupees 280 rupees. So this is a constant, and let C2 be the cost of building the sites, all the sites. Therefore C2, the cost equal to the amount for square meter, that is 45 into, what are the area? Here 2x one face, and similar the behind is also 2x, so 2x plus 2x, and the side square are 2 into y, here one side, the another side here, so 2y plus 2y, that is equal to 45 into 2x plus 2x 4x, 2y plus 2y 4y. So taking out 4 into x plus y, that is C2 equal to 180 into C2 equal to 180 into x plus y. Now recall the value of y, that is C2 equal to 180 into x plus 4 by x. Now let the total cost equal to C, that is C equal to C1 plus C2. Therefore C equal to C1 is 280 plus C2 equal to 180 into x plus 4 by x. So C is a function in x, therefore differentiating C with respect to x, we have dc by dx equal to, it is a constant 0 plus 180 multiplying constant into 1 minus 4 by x square. For maximum or minimum, we have to put the first derivative equal to 0, so accordingly put dc by dx equal to 0. So 1 minus 4 by x square equal to 0, which gives x square equal to 4 or x equal to plus or minus 2. Since x is a positive quantity, that is length of one side, so x equal to, here x equal to 2 meter, Now differentiating again, we have d square c by dx square, equal to, so 180 is a multiplying constant, so 180 into 1 is 0 and minus 4 by x square means plus 8 by x cube, it is 8 by x cube. Now when x equal to 2, we have d square c by dx square equal to 180 into 8 by 2 cube means 8. So equal to 180, which is a positive quantity greater than 0. Therefore the cost is minimum when x equal to 2 means cost. They ask you the least cost. So c equal to 280 plus 180 into x plus 4 by x. So put x equal to 2, that is 280 plus 180 into x plus 4, 2 plus 4 by 2 equal to 2. 2 plus 2 4, 280 plus 4 180s are 720, which is equal to 1000. Therefore the minimum cost for building the water tank, the tank is rupees 1000. Now question number 10. The sum of the perimeter of a circle and square is k, that is constant. Sum of the perimeter of circle, here consider a circle and plus a square, and let r be the radius of circle and a be the side of the square. They are given the sum of the perimeter of a circle and the square is k. They are given sum of the square perimeter of the square and the circle. So that is k equal to, the perimeter is 2 pi r plus 4a. Now we need to change one variable in terms of another variable, that is 4a equal to k minus 2 pi r and a equal to k minus 2 pi r divided by 4. So we have converted a in terms of r, and they told you prove that the sum of their areas is least when the side of the square is double the radius. That is, we need to prove the side of the square a equal to double the radius means 2r. That is, to prove a equal to 2r when the area of the sum of their areas is minimum, least. Now let a be the combined area of square and circle, that is pi r square plus a square, pi r square. So sum of the areas of circle and pi r square plus a square, that is equal to pi r square plus a square means k minus 2 pi r whole square divided by 16. So a is a function in r, we have to, k is a constant, but that is given. So we have to differentiate this function a with respect to r only. Now dA by dr. Now dA by dr equal to 2 pi r plus the denominator is constant, that is 16. The numerator is 2 into k minus 2 pi r into minus 2 pi into minus 2 pi, that is equal to 2 pi r plus, that is plus of minus 4 pi into k minus 2 pi r divided by 16, that is equal to 2 pi r, taking minus 4 pi as common, 4 cancel. So minus pi by 4 into k minus 2 pi r. For maximum or minimum, for either maximum or minimum, we have to put dA by dr equal to 0. Therefore the part is 2 pi r minus pi by 4 into k minus 2 pi r equal to 0, which means two pi r equal to pi by 4 into k minus 2 pi r. 2 pi r into 4 by pi equal to k minus 2 pi r, that is 8 r equal to k minus 2 pi r, or k equal to 8 r plus 2 pi r, that is equal to r into 8 plus 2 pi. So, k equal to r into 8 plus 2 pi. Now, substituting here, substituting in the first equation, say this is first equation, we have a equal to k means what, r into 8 plus 2 pi minus 2 pi r divided by 4, that is 8 r plus 2 pi r minus 2 pi r divided by 4, that is 8 r by 4 r equal to 2 r. So, a equal to 2 r. Now, we have to differentiate the derivative again. We need to find d square a by dr square. Let me start here. So, d square a by dr square equal to, so 2 pi here and minus pi by 4 into here constant 0. So, minus 2 pi r means minus 2 pi. So, which is equal to 2 pi minus into minus plus 2 pi square by 4. Clearly, it is a positive quantity. Therefore, the area of the combined area, therefore, the combined area is minimum or least minimum when the side of the square equal to double the radius, that is a equal to 2r, a equal to 2r. Now, question number 11. A window is in the form of a rectangle surmounted by a semicircle opening. The total perimeter of the window is 10 meter. Find the dimensions of the window to admit maximum light through the whole opening. Consider a window as per given. It is a rectangle surmounted by a semicircle. Let r be the radius of semicircle. Let r be the radius of semicircle. So, the diameter is 2r and the length of the rectangle is equal to the diameter of the semicircle. Therefore, the length of rectangle is also 2r. Let us take the width is as x. Now, given perimeter equal to 10 units. So, the perimeter means here the perimeter circumference of the semicircle, that is pi r plus the length, one length of the rectangle, that is 2r, and two breadth, one breadth, another breadth. So, perimeter of, that is half of circle, and 1x plus 2r plus x, that is plus 2x equal to 10. We can convert as usual one variable in terms of another. Let us convert x in terms of r. Therefore, 2x equal to 10 minus pi r minus 2r. So, x equal to 10 minus pi r minus 2r divided by 2. We have told the light which admits the window is should be maximum. That means the area. So, the light enters means the area of the space where it admits the light. So, we have to show the area, combined area of these two should be maximum. Now, A equal to the area of semicircle plus area of the rectangle. The area of the semicircle is half into pi r square plus area of the rectangle is length into breadth, that is 2r into x. 2r x. Now, recalling the value of x, we have A equal to half pi r square plus 2r into, what is the value of x here? 10 minus pi r minus 2r whole divided by 2. Now A equal to 1 by 2 pi r square in plus 10r minus pi r square minus 2r square, that is half pi r square minus pi r square equal to half pi r square. So 10r minus 2r square minus half pi r square. So this is A. Now differentiating A with respect to r, because here r is a function, A is a function in terms of r. So differentiating A with respect to r, we have 10 minus 4r minus half into 2 pi r, that is 10 minus 4r minus pi r. For maximum or minimum, we have to put first derivative equal to 0. So dA by dr equal to 0. Now if dA by dr equal to 0 means 10 minus 4r minus pi r equal to 0, or r into 4 plus pi equal to 10. Therefore r equal to 10 by 4 plus pi, r equal to 10 by 4 plus pi. Now we have to differentiate again. Differentiating again, we have d square A by dr square equal to, so this is the dA by dr here. So we have to differentiate this function. So 10 is a constant. So differentiating with respect to r, this is minus 4 and here it is minus pi, which is less than 0. Therefore the area is maximum. When the area is maximum, the window admits maximum amount of light, maximum. Now we have found r equal to 10 by 4 plus pi, but here r equal to 10 means the dimensions 2r, that is length, equal to here the length of the rectangle equal to 2r, that is equal to 2r means 20 by 4 plus pi, 20 by 4 plus pi, and the radius of the semicircle is 10 by 4 plus pi. Now breadth or breadth of the rectangle equal to, breadth of the rectangle equal to, that is x, equal to x, where x equal to 10 minus 2r minus pi r divided by 2. Now recalling the value of 2r, this is 10 minus 2r is 20 divided by 4 plus pi, and minus pi into r means r equal to 10 by 4 plus pi whole divided by 2. Now taking LCM, now simplifying this, the denominator becomes 2 into 4 plus pi. 2 is common for all the terms, only 4 plus pi. So the first term is 10 into 4 plus pi and minus 20 minus 10 pi, minus 10 pi, that is 10 pi, that is equal to 40 plus 10 pi minus 20 minus 10 pi divided by 2 into 4 plus pi. Now 40 minus 20 equal to 20, 10 pi cancel, divided by 2 into 4 plus pi. So which is equal to 10 divided by 4 plus pi. So the breadth is rectangle, in the rectangle the breadth is 10 plus 10 by 4 plus 5 and the length is 20 divided by 4 plus 5 and the radius of the circle is 10 by 4 plus 5.